Hello, this is Heisenberg.
Hey there, it's G Forever.
Yes, we have breaking news. New Playmates Godzilla toys have been revealed at London Toy Fair.
I'm so excited. Check these out. We got new MonsterVerse stuff as well as a brand new Toho Classic series.
Yes, and so far we got two pictures, which are okay, but not really, but a little blurry.
Of course, it has to be blurry to be the real deal.
Yeah, oh yeah. The new toys always start with blurry photos. So let's start with the MonsterVerse shelf
Okay,
here,
let's check out the top
and it's
row.
got three rows. So let's look at the top row.
All
We're gonna
right.
zoom in. We're gonna zoom in on the top row. And here it looks like what we've got. What do you think we
From
have here?
Yeah, it looks like these are like the ones from the various waves 1, 2, and 3 from the Godzilla versus Kong.
So yeah, it looks like these are the toys that are already out. We've already reviewed them. I
Hmm.
think seeing them here though, I think the good thing is that maybe they're gonna re-release them so they'll show up
Yes.
again at the stores. So if you haven't been able to find them yet, you'll have another chance. And hopefully the scalpers have moved
Yeah.
on at this point to other stuff.
Yeah, hopefully they focus on the Spider-Man stuff, giving us Godzilla collectors a chance to find these
Oh yeah.
awesome ones.
So let's look at the middle row. Let's see what's in
All
the middle row
right. So
here.
I think these are a little bit of the more recent releases. So there's Battle Mechagodzilla with the new packaging.
Yeah, Ned Chang already found the Battle Roar
Hmm.
Mechagodzilla and was nice enough to send us photos and video of that.
Hmm.
And so he has a nice high definition picture of the box there. So it looks like
Yep.
this is the same style of box.
Yes.
Okay,
Yep.
so you can check that out there in our video.
Yep.
And
Yeah. Let's con.
my guess is there's going to be even more news. Again, so far we just have these two photos. My guess is
Mm.
there's going to be even more because, the Battle Roar Mechagodzilla is not in these photos.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
there's probably going to be even more stuff
Yeah.
and as soon as we find out about it, we'll share it. So
Yep.
please subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we'll keep you up to date here. So yeah,
Yes.
so this middle row stuff that's already been released, already reviewed, but the bottom row,
Now the
okay,
bottom rows. This is the
bottom row,
exciting part.
we got some new stuff here. So
Yes.
let's start on the left, and
Okay.
and I think G Forever's figured out what this is. So what
Yes.
are we looking at here?
All right. So at first look, you would think it's a burning Godzilla, but if you look closer at the back fins, that looks like the 2014 back fins to me. And another clue is if you look at the foot there, that's the elephant foot. So it's a little different from the more classic or the newer 2019, 2021 Godzilla. So to me, this looks like a 2014 Godzilla, and probably it's not burning, but instead, maybe the poster version, or maybe like a San Francisco battle where there's like a lot of fire and flames going on, and like the orange lighting is reflecting off of Godzilla's body.
Oh yeah,
So
that's very
that's
cool.
my guess.
Yeah, I think you're probably right there. Because
Hmm.
like I said, so just as we have like the Hong Kong battle, Godzilla and Kong, in the 2014 movie in San Francisco, there is part of it there's a lot of red light.
Yeah, another clue is if you look at the bottom left, the logo, that's a 2014 logo, and then a little bit to the right, the figure's blocking it, but I believe that's an image from the 2014 movie as well with like the red background. So I'm pretty sure this is a 2014 Godzilla, which is pretty cool because I think a lot of fans have been requesting more 2014 sculpts. So it's nice that we have this option.
Oh yeah. And it looks like it has a little accessory. There's
Mm-hmm.
this like little white blob. You can
Yep.
see it on the shelf there,
Yeah.
like close to his foot, and you can also see it like sort of like
On the
in the packaging.
box. Yep.
In the packaging behind him, sort of like close to his chest.
Yeah.
And it's this like little white blob. So what do you
Yeah.
think that is?
Yeah, I think both Heisenberg and I couldn't really figure it out. I think you thought it was like a satellite or something, but there wasn't a satellite in the movie. But the more of it I think of it, all of the previous releases have some sort of military vehicle, and I think that looks like a tank. A little kind of looks like a tank because there's like something sticking out of that blob. And in the 2014 movie, Godzilla does grab onto like on the bridge scene. There were some tanks on the bridge, so that's my guess that it's a tank.
No, cool. Okay. Yeah, well, hopefully there'll be like some better pictures we'll
Better,
appear.
yeah.
We'll
Fingers
be able to figure
crossed.
it out.
All right.
So the next to him, that looks like the Heat Ray
Yeah, that's your
Godzilla.
favorite.
Yeah,
Yep.
Heat Ray Godzilla. So,
Hmm.
but yeah, already out. And then it looks like we got an open mouth Kong
Kong. Yep.
from Godzilla versus Kong.
Yep.
And
And then
but then this next
this
one,
is
we've
a
got
new Kong.
a new Kong, and I think I figured this one out. I
Mm-hmm.
think this is actually based on Kong Skull Island,
Mm-hmm.
and with a new accessory, which
Yes.
is the propeller, like sort of like that chain,
The chain
that chain with a
weapon.
propeller at the
Yep.
end that he used as a
Yes.
weapon. And
Yeah.
looking at it, so Playmates already released sort of an 11-inch, like a
The
giant size,
giant Kong.
yeah, Kong from Kong Skull Island. And I've got that in my hand right now, and holding
Mm-hmm.
it up to this blurry picture, it looks like pretty much the exact same sculpture.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like they took that sculpture and they shrank it down to a 6-inch scale,
Yep.
and also painted it a different color. It's more of a gray
Yep.
instead
And
of
they
a
gave him
brown.
battle damage on the left
And
arm.
of course, he's got battle damage because again, we wouldn't buy it. Like who would buy a toy
Without battle damage.
if it didn't have battle damage? Come on. Oh yeah. And yeah, so it looks like it comes with the oh yeah, so yeah, that's very cool. And yeah,
Yes.
and again,
Yeah.
looking at the packaging, it's like the packaging, they got the picture from Kong Skull Island.
Yep. And also, if you look at the logo there, that looks like the Kong Skull Island logo.
Oh yeah, cool.
All right. So
And
the
then
right.
there's
Yeah,
one more thing.
this is what I'm most excited for. It's the King Ghidorah from 2019's movie.
Yay.
So yeah,
Oh
and
yeah.
it's a new sculpt. It doesn't look like they borrowed anything from Bandai Japan. It does not look like the Jack Pacific Ghidorah either, because the wings here look more upright, and the heads are all three of them are unique, which I'm liking it a lot because it's not just like a static pose.
And it looks like it's not clear, but it looks like he might there's a
Also,
little, looking
yeah,
at
there's
his
some
chest, there's a dark spot on his chest that looks
which
like that
kind of
also
look
might be,
red.
yeah, that also might be a battle damage.
Yeah, my guess is that's battle damage for sure. They don't show up like the extra skin piece, and they don't show any accessory. But my guess is if they do come out with the accessory, it's the Argo jet, I think they call it. That little, it's almost like a B-2 bomber that Monarch travels between cities, and I think King Ghidorah was chasing after it. Rodan was chasing after it. So
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be Kevin's first head.
that'll be funny if they have
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Oh yeah. That's a customization people can make.
Oh, definitely. But I
Yeah.
do like how the heads are different, because the right head is looking very angry with the open mouth. The alpha head in the center is pretty, looks like an alpha. And then, of course, the left head, or AKA Kevin, looks like he's curious or doing something different from the other two. So I'm liking this figure a lot. It has a lot of personality, and really curious to see some more close-ups and hopefully higher definition photos.
Oh yeah. So then we also have, let's see here,
Woohoo!
some classic figures, which they're calling, like in big bold letters, Toho Series.
Yes.
And we got 3 rows. Well, they got 3 rows here.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, looking at the top row, what do you think we have on the top row here?
Yeah, so looking at it, looks like they renamed the Classic series to Toho Series, which is kind of cool because kind of like differentiate MonsterVerse with the Toho Classics. But the top row, it looks like everything that we saw was from previous releases.
So yeah, it looks like they're going to be selling these, keep selling these.
And
then we got the middle
second
row.
All right, so this is kind of fun. So we have Burning Godzilla, which was released earlier last year or maybe the year before. And then we have the winner, Gorosaurus from 2021, followed by a very close contender, Rodan 1956, also from last year. And then the new buddies here. We got a new sculpt of Shin Godzilla. And this time they didn't borrow. This sculpt looks unique, so it looks like they didn't borrow anything from Bandai or any other company or NECA. This time it does look like it's their own sculpt.
Yeah, it looks like it is a different face. That's not quite as not as where the nose is not quite as long.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, it still has like that solid like solid rows of teeth.
Yep. So this could be Space Godzilla's cousin or something.
Yeah. But yeah, kind of the tail looks different too. It doesn't have like that big bend in it that NECA
Hmm.
has.
Yeah, so
Uh,
this one looks like it could use a little bit more red paint, but I'll give it a pass for something that's only $10.
yeah, I like the sculpture of the body
Yes, the back
and the
fins.
spikes.
Yes.
I think those teeth are a bit much. They're a
Yeah.
little too white compared to his black. The fact that the rest of them is black.
Yep.
Uh, but uh, but there you go. But then who's next?
All
What's
right.
next to him?
This one is probably the most exciting one for me. It's the Godzilla Singular Point, Godzilla Terrestris.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm liking the sculpt. It closely resembles the Bandai, but looking at it even, some more, the tail does look a lot longer. So it could be like could be a unique sculpt. And I do like the paintwork here. Like something that's only $10, like you got a lot going on. You have like the red on the back, the silver back fins. Looks like the tail, like the two of the segments, you'll see a little bit of like a brown, and then the belly is brown, and then the claws are painted, the teeth are painted. So I'm liking it. My complaints, of course, like why did they stop painting the underbelly like right at the tail segment, and then why did they stop the red, at the second, I
Yeah,
guess,
but
second
overall,
segment.
I think he looks really good. I like it,
Yes.
and I like the sculpture, and I like these shades of color.
Yeah.
I like this kind of like blue, this like sort of
Mm-hmm.
like soft blue, and I like the
Yes.
red, and I like the silver spikes on his back there.
Yep.
And the
Yeah.
face,
So
from what I can
he's
tell, it's blurry, but from what I can tell, the face looks really good too.
Yeah. From what we can see, like it does look pretty accurate, and very close to the Bandai version. So I'm liking it, even though Singular Point isn't my favorite of the series, but for a figure, it's a very nice looking one. And let's talk about the packaging a little bit. Like this is an updated packaging, which I'm actually liking. It looks like the 1994 Godzilla with fire breath. Surprisingly not blue. I think they're kind of keeping it like a what do you call it? Not mon What is it called? Like the yellowish
Yeah, it looks
fate.
yellow.
Yeah. But
Oh yeah, and that says
anyways,
Godzilla. Well, it
in
says Godzilla both
Japanese.
in English and
Japanese.
Japanese.
Yep.
So it's in English on the
On
like
the
more
bottom
on
left,
the
right?
bottom left.
Yeah.
On the top right, it says Gojira in
Yeah.
Japanese.
But I like it. Like if you look at the packaging, there's water, there's smoke, it's not just a very generic packaging. At least they put some thought into it for
Oh yeah,
to
yeah,
make it look kind of nice.
yeah.
And
It's
then
not the Bandai 54
yep.
with NECA claiming that's not the Bandai 54. It's
Or
like
clearly, yeah.
yeah,
And
yeah.
yeah, and then if you check out the Godzilla Terrestris, like the logo, they even have like the correct logo from the title from the matching film, so that's kind of cool. And then they have like the correct image for each individual character. So I
Oh
think
yeah.
I like it because it's more unique than a generic packaging. Liking what they chose for the photos. But yeah, it's good. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far, and
Cool.
definitely cool to see. I guess some reissues for anyone that missed them the first few rounds, or just couldn't get to them due to
Yeah, let's
scalpers.
hope so. Yeah, it
Yeah.
may not. Yeah, we don't know for certain. They that they're going to be restocking like the ones that
Mm-hmm.
are out already.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes they might just want to display things. Sometimes they might want to just put everything on display just to sort of get people's attention.
Uh-huh.
But we'll
Yep.
find out. We'll find out in time.
Yeah.
But oh yeah, very cool. So yeah, again, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. So hopefully we're gonna go to work and trying to find out more information and get more
Mm-hmm.
photos.
Definitely.
Yeah, and as soon as we have it, we'll share that. Yeah. Oh yeah, excellent. All right, this is Heisenberg.
And G Forever, hoping you enjoy the upcoming Playmates, both Toho series and the MonsterVerse.